tired of sleeping. Think I've had enough. I've been gone but haven't done much healing. It's pretty clear to me, kinda strange how I can take a beating from my better self. It's like no one else even really scratches.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. I'm stoked to be sharing with you guys our budget-friendly entryway makeover. In this apartment, we have a very narrow, long entryway that leads up some stairs, and since it is so long, we didn't want to leave it empty, but I didn't want the decor to be overwhelming or clutter up the small space. I wanted it to be functional without taking away from the space, and I think what we've done is absolutely perfect for us. So without further ado, let's jump right in. I'm going to start off with cleaning some thrifted items I shared with you guys over on my Instagram, and then I will be spray painting some of them. I started off with a black paint, but I ended up hating it, and I go with a light cream and gold color at the end.
Wide awake and I'm just scared away for a better chance at a great romance, and I'm just not getting any braver. Cause nobody gets me. I'm looking for faith, looking for love in every direction. I'm looking for someone to show me the way when my map is torn up. Give me a light when my torch is blown out. Let me escape from my hideaway. I give up all of my little addictions, but I'm still stuck with some tough decisions, yeah. Now I'm up against the wall, and I'm looking for your attention.
While letting the spray paint dry, I went to the garage with the wood boards I had purchased at Lowe's last week. One of them was 5 feet, the other was 3.5, and I did these for the tops of my DIY entryway table. I had ordered some hairpin legs off of Amazon to attach to these. Once they're stained, I did make 2 tables, one for the entryway and one for Mike's office, but I do not share the office one in this video.
You could fit into my life when you're still out in this night. I would give away my soul, but is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper, babe? You said, where can I find your love? Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper, babe? Either come close or stay away. Oh, these words are echoing inside of me. I don't wanna lead you astray. Well, give me clarity so I can see. You could fit into my life when you're still out in this night. I would give away my soul, but is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper, babe? You said, where can I find your love? Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper, babe? You said, where can I find your love? Where can I find your love?
Where can I find your love? Where can I find your love?
Where can I find your love? Where can I find your love?
Where can I find your love? Where can I find your love?
Where can I find your love? Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper, babe? Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper, babe? I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dark.
Once I had about 3 coats of stain on the wood and it was dry, I was able to screw on the legs. I did have to get shorter screws than what came with the legs, but they ended up working perfectly. And once it was put together, I did attach 2 small brackets on the back of the table so I could secure it to the wall and it would be sturdy.
Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. If I change the way
Now that I've got the table nice and secure to the wall, I wanted to vacuum up the floor before I lay down the new rug I got for this area. I picked it up from TJ Maxx and it was only $16.99. This and the candlesticks were the only 2 things I purchased new for this area. Everything else was a DIY, thrifted, or something I already had. After seeing the black mirror hung against the wall, I absolutely hated it. I don't know what it was, but the black was too much for me, so I ended up spray painting it a cream color, which I already had on hand from another project I had done, so I just used up the rest of that can, and unfortunately I do not have the footage of that, but you get the point. I just went ahead and retaped the mirror and spray painted it again with the cream.
maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe
The next thing I needed to do for the entryway was fix up some baskets that I had thrifted. A few of the baskets I had thrifted, I loved the size, but they had some weird embroidery on them that I was not a fan of. But I figured since they were through the wicker, it would be super easy to take it off, and luckily it was. I just cut it out through the back and it was super easy to just pull through the weaves of the basket.
baby, we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. If I change the way maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? If I change the way I love.
We're falling out, we have reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after.
The last DIY I'm going to be making for this project is going to be this super adorable garland from the Dollar Tree. The only thing that wasn't from the Dollar Tree was the spray paint, but you can use something that you already have on hand if you don't want to go out and purchase this. But I did see Justin Ray do this and I had to do it for our entryway. It came out so good and I absolutely love it. What you will need for this DIY project is 3 larger styrofoam pumpkins, 4 mini styrofoam pumpkins, this pack of wooden beads from the Dollar Tree. You'll need some kind of string and a needle to run that through all of the pumpkins and beads, as well as some sort of jute to use to make the tassels at the end, and of course some kind of spray paint to make it all one color.
We do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again.
For this DIY, I started off with tying a knot at one end of my string, and I'm going to use this to start attaching my beads onto. I start with 10 beads and then a mini pumpkin, 10 more beads, a larger pumpkin, 10 more beads and a mini pumpkin, and just continue on from there until I use up my 3 larger pumpkins and my 4 mini pumpkins, ending with beads at both ends.
Omega, Alpha and Omega.
Once I had used all my pumpkins and had 10 beads at each end, I'm going to take this outside and spray paint it. It was a little difficult to spray paint both ends of it, but I did get it fully covered and I absolutely love the way it came out.
We're like Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, we can work it out.
To finalize this DIY, I had to make the tassels for each end, which was so stinking easy, you guys. I just used this roll of jute twine. I wrapped it around my 4 fingers about 25 times, and then I tied it with a piece of string on one end. I will show you guys so you get a little bit of an idea of what I'm talking about. And once it is tied, I will cut it at one end, making it like the little tassels, and I do go through with a small fork and just kind of brush it out so that way the tassels do sit going all the same direction and not flailing all over the place.
You're gone. I'm not your prisoner in your cold war.
now that we are done with all the DIYs and everything is dry, I'm going to go ahead and start decorating the space and hanging up the baskets, and then I will show you guys how it turned out, and I hope you guys love it just as much as I do.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time. But when it's hard, you just grow colder. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times, set up a stage of lies. Say we're done, say it's over. Shouldn't be coming back, but somehow we connect. Acting drunk even though we're sober. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you.
Now that I have made the entryway look nice and pretty, I felt it was only right to go upstairs and clean the rest of the stairway and put these shoes and jackets away and get it all vacuumed up. So that is what I'm going to do.
We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. We keep on talking and talking, talking and talking. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you.
To finish off today's video, of course, I'm going to be doing some dishes to give you a little bit of cleaning motivation if that vacuuming was not enough for you. And be sure you are subscribed so you don't miss next week's video. I will be decorating for Halloween and I am super excited for that. So be sure you're following me over on Instagram as well. I will leave the link down in the description. I do share a lot of sneak peeks before I post a new video. And I will be sharing another look at before and after of our entryway so that way you guys can see exactly the transformation that we made.